Welcome to the Man Utd stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Saturday morning and yes, one day left before we see Man Utd back in action against Crystal Palace. But let's not focus on that. We've done the preview show on that. So if you missed that, go and check that out. But we are focusing on breaking news. And the breaking news is Antoine Semenyo. Man Utd have made first contact with his club to sign this superstar of a winger, attacker, wherever you want to play him. He is versatile. He is a goal scoring machine. We're going to be discussing this breaking news in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not already subscribed to the Man Utd Stream channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button like many already have done already. So I want to firstly actually say a huge thank you to everybody out there that's been subscribing, showing this channel support and love. It means a lot to us. It means the world to us, actually. Look, without you guys, there would be no show. So thank you very much for supporting us and long this may continue. But anyway, let's kick off today's show with this breaking news that Man Utd have made contact with Semenyo's agents and representatives, and they've put forward an offer to him. And this is the way things are working out. This is how transfers are now done in the modern era. There's no talking with clubs and negotiating terms and everything else. And then once you've agreed valuation with the clubs, do you move on to the player and agree personal terms with the player? It's the other way around now. And this is because once you've agreed personal terms with a player and agreed everything, that it puts more pressure on the club to let them go and of course sell them. They don't want to keep a unhappy player like we've seen with Carlos Baleba at Brighton. But anyway, moving back to Semenyo. Forget everybody else. We don't want to confuse the matter with other transfers. This show is all about Semenyo and United going for Semenyo. So the breaking news was Manchester United, according to sources, have made initial contact with Semenyo's representatives, offering him a contract. This is very important. Reports confirm that a meeting took place on Wednesday between Man United officials and the agent, signalling their interest. Very, very good. This is good news. We've been waiting for this. However, it's important to note that United isn't the front runner for his signature. The talks are still ongoing, but Liverpool is currently leading the race, having made the most progress in negotiations. So it's a double-edged sword there. Good news as well as bad news. We all knew Liverpool have been discussing, negotiating with Semenyo for some time, and he is the most likeliest to join Liverpool at this stage. Still, United have got an outside chance, and the reason being is because United can offer him regular football. He will be the main man when it comes to United. He will be one of our key attackers, and he'll get a lot of game time under Rúben Amorim. However, at Liverpool, will he? Will he not? There's lots of question marks. They've got a star-studded team. Will he be their main man? Right now, we can see at Liverpool the struggle with all these players trying to say, well, I'm the main man. Well, I'm the main man. It's me. I'm Mo Salah. I've scored all these goals. No, I'm Isaac. I'm the one who's the top goal scorer in the Premier League, or one of the top goal scorers in the Premier League. I'm coming from Newcastle. I'm the most sought after striker. And then there's words saying, well, no, I'm the young star from the Bundesliga. I'm meant to be playing. And then you've got the others as well in the mix, still saying that they deserve a place in the starting lineup. And of course, Slot doesn't know his head from his backside right now. He is completely lost. So maybe, just maybe, Semenyo's looking over at Liverpool thinking, do I want to really join that shit show right now? Do I want to join a club where there's players fighting for survival, for their positions, and no one's really guaranteed a start? Or do I join Man United, where I know I will be held up as the star man and I will be given game time on a regular basis? I will get a lot of game time. So yeah, the only problem we have is that we haven't got a lot of competitions that we're in. We've only got the FA Cup and the Premier League, whereas Liverpool, we know, are still in Europe, still saying that because they might get knocked out if they carry on losing the way they are. They're still in the other competitions, but again, we've got to place a warning on that. They might not be if they carry on losing the way they are. So Semenyo, what does he do? But problem we've got United is that our run was brilliant up until Everton, and that's kind of put the cat amongst the pigeons. Everyone's worried now whether United are actually back or whether that the winnings and the draws that we've had prior to the Everton game were the luck that we were getting, and now we've gone back to normality. This is the real United against Everton. So Semenyo has got a big decision to make. There's also discussions in other clubs being had right now, other big clubs around the Premier League saying, do they take a pop at Semenyo? Most clubs have sat back and watched what Liverpool are doing, but I can expect other teams to jump into this race. Maybe not Arsenal. They've got players there that they can play. Maybe actually Semenyo. If Arsenal jump into the race, we're hearing that Arsenal will win because Semenyo is an Arsenal fan. They've got Martinelli there. They've got Trossard there who can play in that left wing position. But Arsenal might just look at it and think this is too much of a good opportunity to let go of. So let's sign him. Let's go in and sign him. So we cannot rule any Premier League club out of this race. Right now, Liverpool have been doing all the negotiations, but United have joined in to confuse matters, and then there'll be other clubs for sure, jumping in the January transfer window. Will he come to United? Well, it's 50-50. It all depends on Semenyo. Right now, it's 50-50, but if other clubs join in, then it's going to lower the odds of him joining United. I'm just hoping that secretly he admires United and secretly he admires Rúben Amorim. We have heard that Rúben Amorim did have direct talks with Semenyo in the summer. We're not quite sure how deep they were, how positive they were, but we did hear that Rúben Amorim did have talks with him. So let's hope that they left a good impression. Let's hope Semenyo did like what he heard from Rúben Amorim and what he's doing at Man United. But look, the proof is in the pudding. If he's watching United play right now, he's probably not convinced. He's probably not convinced, like most Man United fans are not currently convinced, that United can go on and qualify for the Champions League this season. It's a must though. But if he feels like he can come in and do a job for United, he can come in and actually make United qualify for the Champions League and take them up into them positions, then maybe he likes that challenge. Maybe he wants that challenge. Why would a player want to just simply go to a club that he's a nobody at? Liverpool is the prime example. He's going to come in, he might get some game time, he might not. He might have a lot of pressure on him, he might not. It's a weird one. Liverpool and Semenyo just do not go together in my eyes. I don't feel like he's going to go to Liverpool. I feel like either he comes to United or he goes to another club. I just don't feel like Liverpool are going to have enough space for him to be their main man. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Semenyo. What do you think about him joining Liverpool? And what do you think about him joining United? I know some fans don't want another attacker. Some fans want United to just concentrate on that midfield problem and go and get a midfielder or two. And then if they've got some surplus of money in the January transfer window, many fans are saying that we should go out there and sign wing backs, really good wing backs. And yeah, I can see why they would say that, because those are our key problems right now. We're not struggling scoring goals, but we are struggling keeping goals out. That's our big problem at United. And of course, tomorrow is going to be a massive game away from home against Crystal Palace. Can United turn up? Can they do a job against this very good Crystal Palace team? But anyway, that's the end of the show. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. You watching the Man Utd Stream channel, a channel by the fans for the fans.